All right, and we're back. You're probably going to have to move.
Why?
You'll see. Week 9 of the NFL is come and gone. We're pretty much at the halfway point of the season. Now we're beginning to see what teams are for real, which ones aren't. And it was a weekend where a bunch of teams had difficult games, difficult matchups, and we get to see them, let's just say, be exposed in a way. We now see who the real guys are. We know who the frauds are. Let's break it all down. Welcome to the newest episode of SDW.
Super Darío World!
Sorry, we're having mic issues.
This show sucks.
You suck. You suck, okay? Let's just be clear on that.
Football sucks.
Yeah. Actually, it was a pretty interesting week of football. But today we're gonna go kind of in a hurry because you got a job, right? You
Yeah.
gotta leave. Yeah, you're eating here in the middle of the show. Total professional. But let's begin. Do you have the scores up?
Yeah, I do.
Where?
Well, it was on the other thing, but you moved it.
Dude, you got the winners. You don't have the scores.
I have it on another tab.
Where?
One of the other tabs.
Interesting. Let's begin with Thursday night football. The Tennessee Titans taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Snooze fest. Why is it the Steeler game so freaking boring, man?
I don't know, but they're not for real, right?
Listen, the Steelers,
Like, they keep winning.
Mike Tomlin has a really good record at home against rookie QBs. Levis looked like a rookie QB. The defense is okay. I mean, the Tennessee Titans played okay, but, you know, what can you do? It's Pittsburgh at home, a rookie QB against a really good head coach, so I don't think they're for real, to be honest. Like, I don't think they can
Especially
go all
not
the
in
way
that
with
division.
I don't think they can go all the way with Pickett. So they will get. They may end up with a winning record, but I think they'll get exposed sooner or later. Next, we got the Kansas City Chiefs, kind of embarrassing the Miami Dolphins in the first half, and then kind of being exposed in the second half. This game was weird. First off, Miami Dolphins, not for real, not legit. You can't blame it on anything other than your freaking defense sucking. Is there anything else you can blame it on? And also,
The jet lag.
The Chiefs also had jet lag. In fact, the Chiefs had worse jet lag because their flight was probably longer.
Well, you said, are there possible excuses?
No, there's no
There
excuses.
are possible.
Listen, the Dolphins, I think they're heading in the right direction, but they're still too young, and clearly the defense is lacking. But they didn't lose because of the defense. They lost because of the offense. They didn't show up in the first half. Also, the Chiefs, their defense has been playing really good this season. So it's actually surprising that the Chiefs are winning with defense so much. It was crazy, the freaking lateral that they did. Overall, the offense right now feels like to be the real problem with the Chiefs. The defense is okay. So I don't know. Wasn't exactly a fun game to watch, but
I missed most of it because of the time.
yeah. But we're beginning to see teams separate. I don't think the Dolphins are going to be there at the top of the ticket, come the end of the season. But
Also,
we'll see.
surprise, surprise, the fucking Chiefs are one of the better teams.
Nah, but they don't feel as scary. They're not putting teams away. They did the way they did it in other seasons. They're kind of.
They didn't feel that scary last season, and they won the Super Bowl.
Well, that's because of bullshit, and you know it. Anyway, next, let's continue. The Minnesota Vikings. Dobbs, the new QB, was there for like 5 minutes. Won his first football game in Minnesota. I mean, he didn't play the entire game, but when he came in, that's honestly good for him.
My man just came in and said, "Fuck the Falcons." I respect it.
Not only did he say fuck the Falcons, the dude was traded from Arizona to a better team. So honestly, good on you, man. Good on you. Now, I don't understand why other teams didn't pick him up. Well, I guess I do understand because the Cardinals needed him. But Jesus Christ, man. Good for this kid. Lucky.
What did the Cardinals get?
I don't know. Who cares? The Cardinals, they're done.
I guess.
Honestly, but good on the Vikings trying to, at least do something. Next, one of the scariest teams in the NFL.
Some say the Ravens are still running the ball to this day.
running for 300 yards against the Seahawks, a playoff contender, supposedly a legit
The top
team.
of the NFC West.
Dude, that's the second team that's the second top NFC team. Yeah, that's the second division leader in the NFC that the Ravens have just curve stomped. They've embarrassed them badly. So I have the Ravens defense on fantasy. They're making me crazy points. I have Gus Edwards as my running back. Crazy points. I also have Mark Andrews, and he's doing really okay. But son of a bitch, the Ravens are stomping on people. That's an all-round really good team.
That's a scary bird right there.
Yeah, so honestly,
the Super Bowl is going to be the AFC Championship.
probably, yeah. So I think the Ravens right now look almost unstoppable. They did have that really bizarre loss earlier in the season, but the way they're playing right now, things are looking pretty good in Baltimore. Pretty good. This might be one of the best teams that John Harbaugh's ever had, and the dude's won a Super Bowl. So
yeah, right now we're in like that phase 2 of the season where
the teams that are for real, things are starting to click.
Well, it's
they're
like
starting to click.
The first half of the season, you wouldn't have called the Bengals a powerhouse, but now I would be like, yeah, they're monsters. First half of the season, I wouldn't have called the Ravens, top tier contenders. They've been good.
Sure.
Right now they're playing incredible.
Yeah. So
First half of the season, I would have called the 49ers unstoppable because they were. And now they're on a losing streak. So
well, they did get Chase Young, though, but we'll get to that. Next, we got the Browns. Freaking Deshaun Watson's back. Just beating the crap out of the Cardinals, who let go of their quarterback. I honestly didn't even watch this game because I didn't care. Let me just see who was the quarterback. Deshaun Watson, Clayton Tune. Who the fuck is Clayton Tune? I don't know.
They made it up. They made it up.
The Cardinals for a moment were feisty, but
they gave up on Caillou.
They gave up Dobbs, and Kyler wasn't coming back. So I was like, this game's gonna suck. I mean, Deshaun Watson coming back, interesting, but not enough for me to actually care about watching the game.
Nah, Cardinals are dead.
So yeah, deader than dead. Next, we got the Green Bay Packers embarrassing the Rams. Now, without Matthew Stafford, and this is a big problem because I have Cooper Kupp in my fantasy football.
Yeah, I didn't know Stafford was going to be off this week.
Well, it was like a last second thing.
Yeah,
Supposedly
fuck
he
the
was
Rams.
gonna play. Yeah, fuck those guys. I would have benched Cooper Kupp for Waddle. I mean, he didn't do good either, but still, he did better than freaking Cooper Kupp. The Rams are dead without Stafford. Clearly,
fuck them.
They were dead anyway. So they showed signs of life there for a minute when Cooper Kupp came back, but yeah, not so much. They're dead. And Green Bay Packers still suck. Okay, don't get crazy. There was a play that I saw Jordan Love did where he completely turned around. He wasn't faking a handoff or anything. He just gets the ball and he does like a complete and total 360. I'm like, this man wants to die. he wants to get. You can't see your receivers that way. You can't see the people who are coming at you to kill you. So,
and sometimes you just need a breather. A little moment to yourself.
Listen, I remember there was one play I saw Tom Brady do where he turned around and put his hand up in the air, jumped. And
yeah, he did like the little fake thing.
Like a Statue of Liberty thing. And so everybody was like, there's no way he has the ball. We would kill him.
Yeah.
And it ended up working out.
A man who does something so silly and preposterous.
So stupid, so insane.
Would get killed.
This is not what Jordan Love was doing. I think he got confused. I don't know what it was, but the play looked super funny. It was a random throwaway play, but it looked so funny. Like, you're not... Again, I'm a fucking idiot. I don't know shit about fuck.
You had a good week, though.
Yeah. And if I know this and you don't, you're in big fucking trouble, man. You're in big fucking trouble because I get to sit here and criticize you. You're there with freaking 250-pound dudes trying to kill you. So, all right, good luck.
At
least
the Packers remember they have Aaron Jones.
Maybe. Gem, you don't have this season in fantasy football, right?
No.
But still, lean on your running game. If you don't have the quarterback, lean on your running game. That's not a bad strategy. Next, the Texans. C.J. Stroud is for real. He's for real. touchdowns.
Dog.
A rookie QB, 5 touchdowns. Crazy.
Dog.
I feel bad for Baker though. I mean, it was pretty close, but dude, that's
Another Texans QB ruining his career.
Yeah, so freaking I did not expect much from this game. It was actually pretty fun to watch. It was all freaking points left and right. I expected it to be like a defensive game. They were just dropping buckets.
Stroud was like,
I told you. What did I tell you about the Texans? This season, rebuild, but the next couple of seasons, they're going to get ready. It's a really good head coach. They drafted really well. They have all the draft picks in the world. And they landed on the quarterback. Like dude, those dudes can draft quarterbacks. Deshaun Watson, now this guy. Get him away from the masseuses.
I wonder
Get him away from the masseuses. Get him away from the massage.
I wonder where CJ's going to go.
So, yeah, I mean, good on them. The future looks bright in down in Houston, at least on the football field.
Yeah.
Next, got the Commanders embarrassing Bill Belichick and the Patriots. Now, the Commanders just traded two of their star players. What?
This is a 3-point game.
Oh, no. The Commanders traded two of their star defensive players, Chase Young and somebody else whose name I don't remember, away. So you're thinking, tank, right? They're tanking. You don't trade away your best defensive player if you're not tanking. Well, they didn't get them out. Well, it turns out that once you get, start firing people, everybody else is like, fuck, my ass is on the line. So if they fire their best player, they're like, oh shit, I'm in trouble. So Bill Belichick losing against a team that's clearly tanking and losing at home, dude, that's embarrassing. That's why it was embarrassing.
Well,
I saw the final score doesn't matter.
I saw a thing of Chase Young hasn't actually been producing much for like the last 2 years, so it wasn't that big of a loss. Still, they got shit for him. I think they got like a 3rd-round draft pick.
Yeah, and they gave it to the 49ers. Like they need him. Jesus Christ. But anyway,
they are on a losing streak.
I'll definitely losers. So I think the Patriots are tanking. Like, there's no way that they're not tanking, right? The record is 2-7. They have to be tanking. I think Bill Belichick sees the writing on the wall on stupid Mac Jones because Mac Jones can't. He's not a star quarterback, so he's like, I'll tank this season. Fuck it, and I'll just draft in like the best quarterback I can next draft because it's a pretty quarterback heavy draft. So at this point, right?
I don't know. Does Bill want to just?
Does Bill want to go out like this? I don't think so. I mean, it may not be up to him, to be honest. Maybe he's tanking to get fired so he can go to the Chargers and take Justin Herbert.
I mean, he's also the GM, so
he'll fire himself. Anyway, the point is, ouch. Very much ouch. Next, we got the freaking New Orleans Saints, dude. They're
good now?
They're starting to get their offense going a bit. Derek Carr, there were some growing pains there. Things are starting to look up, They're starting to look like a decent team. Again, it was against the Bears, so take that with a grain of salt. But they're winning, so good on. And it's a winnable division, so they may be there at the end of the dance.
I think we'll see them in the playoffs, and we'll see them leave in the first round.
Yep. Next, Indianapolis Colts beat the Panthers, and that's all I'm going to say about that because honestly, I don't give a fuck about this game. Do you have anything to say? Fuck the Falcons? Just for fun?
Yeah, that sentiment works.
All right. Next, we got the Raiders embarrassing the Giants. Once again, fired their head coach, and everybody is like, fuck! I got to play for my job now.
Well, it wasn't really that. It was more...
They dropped the anchor. Like, they got rid of all the dead weight that it was Chase Daniel.
So, apparently, it was Josh McDaniels.
Whatever his name is. Who's Chase Daniel?
I don't know.
There's got to be a Chase Daniel
Is he like
somewhere.
Doug Jones? Is he a friend of Doug Jones?
Josh McDaniels, that idiot. I'm going to miss him, though, because the Chargers still have a game against the Raiders.
Yeah. But you remember last year when the Colts fired the Frank Reich? For Jeff Saturday.
Yep.
And they won like their first game,
against the Raiders.
Yeah, I think there's a pretty good track record of teams right after they fire their head coach, they get like that boost.
Yeah.
And then they start sucking.
Well, it's because people are afraid for their jobs, and the other team's like, we're going up against against a headless snake. So Also, the Giants do suck this season, which is
terrible.
great. It's phenomenal. It's one of
Daniel
the best
Jones
thing ever.
out for the season.
Dude, that was brutal. He started the game and then he was out. That's gotta. You know, honestly, it makes me happy. It's like you just teased him and then you just gave him pain. Good. You deserve it, New York. Next,
Tell us how you really feel.
we got the Philadelphia Eagles playing not well against the Cowboys, but the Cowboys being idiots and losing.
That
So-
last drive was a work of art.
By who?
By the script writers.
Okay, elaborate more.
Well, it was like the script writers of the NFL decided, you know what, we're going to freestyle the last minute of the game.
Okay.
It's like we have all the songs of the set list up to this point, but we come back for the encore and it's like, we don't know what we're going to do. Let's just see
wait.
how it goes.
Let's just see. Well, whatever the bass player starts, whatever the drummer starts, we'll see who starts first.
We don't know where we're playing. We don't know what tuning we're at. We're just going to fuck it. Utter complete chaos.
Dude, if the Cowboys would have just taken the field goals when they had the field goals to take, they would have won. So again, listen, you know what? Go with your fucking analytics. Go with your fucking fourth down plays when you could have taken the 3 points and you didn't, and you lose. At the end of the day, Eagles are winning ugly. Cowboys are losing ugly. So whatever. And by ugly, I mean you could have won it, but you didn't because you're idiots, or you got blown out. So at the end of the season, you're not going to catch up against the Eagles. I think they're too far off now, and they have the tiebreaker as it stands right now. Maybe you can beat them at home in Dallas. Maybe. I don't think so. But one team knows how to close out games. The other team doesn't. And again, the Eagles did not play particularly well.
Nah.
They
I did start getting worried because Jalen Hurts looked like he was
the knee thing.
in pain,
Yeah.
but luckily he finished out the game. I
So-
was worried because I have A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith on my fantasy. So
Yeah, you kind of need them.
yeah, that would be the biggest injury.
Oh, now I'm rooting for it because you are undefeated in our fantasy league, and
I'm not. I
hate it.
lost this week.
Really?
You know why I lost? I went against the Chargers defense.
Dude!
Out of all things.
Dude! How many points did you lose by? I gotta know now.
Like, I don't know, like 15? Herbert didn't do anything.
Nah, that's true.
Herbert was totally fucking useless.
Well, they kept dropping balls.
He kept taking fucking sacks.
We'll get to that game. Next, we got the Bengals. Statement. Top of the food chain. Bengals.
Their statement is the Bills can't beat us.
Yeah. Joe Burrow should have done the Aaron Rodgers. I own you. I've owned you my entire fucking career. Dude, what the hell's up with the Bills? They honestly exposed. You can tell. What did we say at the start of the season? I don't feel like the Bills are going to be there. Like, if I'm picking the top three teams in the AFC, Chiefs, Bengals, Bills, but the Bills feel like the weakest of them. Right now, I'm going Ravens, Bengals, Chiefs. And I don't like the Chiefs that much. So I'm putting Chiefs all the way at number 3. The Bengals, they've got their shitty games out of the way. Joe Burrow looks healthier, and they look scary good. And not because of the offense. It's because of the defense. The defense is just stopping it. They stopped the 49ers. They stopped the Bills. And the offense killed them. So, things are looking pretty good if you're Cincinnati because they were in control. They were in the driver's seat the entire night. Both games against 2 Super Bowl contenders. So, the Bills, I don't see them making it to the end of the dance. I don't see them making it all the way to the end of the season. Maybe they can beat the Chiefs. I don't see them beating the Ravens, and clearly they couldn't beat the Bengals. So,
Well, their division in general has, kind of taken their foot off the gas pedal.
yeah.
While the freaking AFC North is like, all right, let's just kill everybody.
But they're embarrassing people.
Yeah, so
Except the Steelers.
yeah, so the Bengals, I would say those that kitty's all the way back.
Yeah, honestly, the only problem for the Ravens and the Bengals is that they're in the same division, and the entire division has a winning record. So I think they're going to end up, kind of killing each other. But whoever comes out on top of that division, I think, should be the favorite to go to the Super Bowl. What happened?
You were so close to Xing out all the tabs.
Oh no, you would have lost it. Next,
Like, bitch,
Monday
you know how
Night
long it took me to get
Football
these?
just went down. The Chargers
Fuck the Chargers.
beating the New York Jets. I gotta tell you, the Chargers followed like the golden rule, right? There's a secret. They played against elite defense, and there's a secret to winning against elite defenses. You're unbeatable if you do it, and the Chargers followed the rule to a T. The rule is always have a 2-score lead. That's it. If you have a 2-score lead the entire game, you're always going to win. It's perfect. It's flawless. So they started off with a 1-score lead, and it was all downhill from there. Because good defensive teams that don't have an offense, turns out, if you play with a lead, they can't catch up. So usually that's how that goes. Obviously,
also the Chargers are not a good defense. Zach Wilson is a bad quarterback, and his receivers are bad receivers.
Oh, dude, everybody played ugly today except the what is it? The front four for both teams.
Dude, it was
like what, 20 sacks in the game total?
Dude, it was fucking hilarious. Zach Wilson's balls, like when he was throwing them, they would literally just slide off his hand, and they would go go sideways, and they just fly like that. And at the end of the game, he throws a freaking it was gonna be a touchdown to the tight end, hits him straight in the chest, and he's just like, well, I guess I didn't catch that.
Dude, honestly,
this game was specifically designed to fuck me.
It does sound like
Justin Herbert didn't do jack or fucking shit, but take a bunch of sacks.
Yep.
And the Jets didn't fucking show. The defense, they fucked them.
It sounds exactly like something the Chargers would do.
Yeah.
I'd believe it.
So it's like, fuck you, Chargers, for winning comfortably. The one fucking game that I actually need you to actually take, some L's on the defense. I don't like it. I'm not happy about it.
What do you want me to say? Listen, the Jets have an elite defense. They sacked Herbie 6 times at least? 5-6 times?
So it doesn't make me feel good about, the Chargers offense.
And the Chargers receivers just kept dropping balls left and right. I mean, even Eckler dropped
Keenan got a pretty sick...
Dude, that was the catch of his career.
Yeah. And that was actually the one that put him over 10,000, I think.
I think so, yeah. So that, honestly, good for Keenan Allen.
Yeah, he's been Spider-Man.
He's been great all season. I would have gone up and yelled at the crowd, too. Because he knew it. He fucking knew it.
Yeah.
That ball never touched the ground.
No.
But anyway, Keenan Allen's awesome. Everybody other than that, why did we get Quentin Johnson again?
I don't know.
He played
honestly,
good against the Bears, and the rest of the... What's he doing there? What's he doing? Guyton's back. He dropped freaking balls. Parham. What the hell? Well, honestly, I went up against Parham in fantasy, so that was okay. But what the hell's...
It's just the thing. This game just kind of sucked.
It sucked. It doesn't feel like a good victory. I mean, it's still a victory. But again, it was on my list of must-win games. They won it. I'm not going to complain too much about it. They could have looked better, but it was against an elite defense, so...
But against a half team, Like that, they
Dude,
have offense.
Aaron Rodgers was doing 3-step warm-ups out there.
Aaron Rodgers with a torn Achilles, a fresh torn Achilles, would have played better than Zach Wilson tonight. Of course.
Anybody. So
he could have been out there on crutches.
I'm thinking, what is Aaron doing? What's he doing? Why is he out there? He could have just, not been out there warming up, but he's out there warming up. What's he doing? Is he trying to keep it on the team's mind? Like, if we just hold out for Aaron. If we just hold out for Aaron.
Well,
is that what he's doing, or is he trying to show everybody like, hey, I'm not old. Hey, I can recover. Hey, look at me, I'm special. Well, what's Aaron doing?
I think it's the first one based on the.
You listen to Aaron Rodgers Tuesday. What's he doing?
That's basically it's basically the first one, because he kind of keeps the morale of the team alive. Plus, he's on the headset sometimes, helping out there.
Oh, he looked really pissed.
Yeah,
a lot of times.
So, I'm looking forward to Aaron Rodgers Tuesday this week. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be pissed. But yeah. Honestly, if you're a Jets fan, you should be pissed. If you're a Chargers fan,
you should be pissed because you're a Chargers fan.
Yeah, I wouldn't be happy. I wouldn't.
I haven't been happy since 2006.
How old are you in 2006?
10.
That makes sense. All right, it all checks out. All right, next, let's break down all the games for this week. Let's start with Thursday Night Football.
Holy shit, we start with the Who Gives a Fuck Bowl?
Yeah. Are we even gonna make picks for this one?
Well,
hey, by the way, no, we didn't. You're not even checking the chat. But let me just update everybody on our scores here. Dude, I kicked your ass.
Oh yeah, you had a fantastic week.
Holy shit! Who was it? Who got me over the edge? The Chiefs, the Vikings, and the Packers. Oh, and The Raiders
were for me.
And the Chargers.
Yeah.
So the Chargers really fucked you this week.
And funny enough, the Falcons too.
Oh yeah, I didn't give you the numbers for everybody else.
No.
But Gus Becerra, you still at first place at 88. David and that guy, I'll give you the numbers later on because
I couldn't find him on the
yeah,
video.
they sent them to me. I forgot to put them in. Eric and me are tied at 79, so you're 9 points ahead. Bastard.
Yeah, we got to start.
And God's going to 52.
We need to start conspiring. Like, we need to start working together to be like, how can we beat Gus?
How can we beat Gus? That makes no sense.
We have to pick right.
Listen, we make our picks live.
Yeah.
He makes the picks afterwards. There's no way we can fuck with him.
I can fuck with him.
You know what? Good luck. All right, so let's make our picks. First off, who gives a fuck bowl? You didn't do the thing.
Ooh, I know how we can fuck with him. Well, let's make the exact opposite picks, you and me. So one of us has to be right?
I mean,
no, that doesn't work.
I mean, if one of us is right, none of it makes any fucking sense. So the Bears versus Panthers, who's at home? Jesus Christ.
I don't know.
It's
the Bears.
This is a mess. This is all a mess. Eric, fill in. I need to write up a few teams here.
All right. So in the Who Gives a Fuck Bowl, let's see.
Make your predictions.
I think I'm going to give a fuck about the Bears this week.
You going to fuck with the Bears?
Yeah, I'll fuck with the Bears. Why not? They got is it still the Bajan kid?
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know what the fuck's up with Justin Jefferson. Honestly, I haven't really cared to check.
You mean Justin Fields?
Whatever. I know that Justin Jefferson's injured too. For fun, I'm gonna go with the Panthers just to keep things different.
Sure.
Keep them light, keep them fun. Flip the coin for God.
You moved my coin.
I didn't move your coin. You don't have a coin? Use this.
You stole my coin?
All right, so the Sony logo is the heads.
Away.
Perfect. All right. Next, we got the Colts visiting the Patriots, who suck. Let me see. Let me go first. The Patriots suck. I think they're tanking. The Colts, not so much. So I'm going to go with the Colts.
I'm going to go with the Colts because the Patriots suck, but I think the Colts kind of suck too.
Oh, they're not good. But at least one team looks like they're trying to build something. And again, it's a new person on the job. The Patriots, I think they're tanking. I'm officially calling it. They're tanking. Which means that they're going to blow out the fucking Colts. Go with God.
Yeah, okay, let's see what God wants. Away.
All right, perfect. Next, we got the Browns visiting the Ravens. This should be interesting. NFC North showdown. Eric, who do you like?
Ooh, where's it gonna be?
In Baltimore.
I think I'm gonna give this one to the birdies over there. The stinky birdies. They're running the ball like motherfuckers.
Okay.
And I don't think the Browns are as legit on offense. So I think that'll be probably the difference maker. But we have gotten to the point of the season where I do not know absolutely shit about fuck.
True.
So
I like the Ravens. I need the Ravens to do good. So I'm going to keep rooting for the Ravens. Again, as I mentioned, 3 of my key fantasy football players, the defense, the tight end, and the running back are all Ravens. I need them to score. So I need them to win.
Home.
All right. Perfect. Next, we got the 49ers visiting the... wait. Fuck up. Well, the Green Bay Packers... Yeah, I read it wrong. Green Bay Packers visiting the Steelers. The Packers suck. I'm going to go with the Steelers. That's it. I don't need anything else.
The Steelers are at home. Sure, give me the Steelers.
No reason. You don't need a reason. Not for this one.
Man, this season is so fucking strange because there's like a really stark difference between the good teams and the really bad teams. It's like a deep reflection of America, you know? Where it's like there's no longer a middle class. It's just the tippity top and the poor of the poor.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm kind of tired.
Yeah, are you upset about something? The new job's getting to you, isn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, I don't know, either a team completely fucking stinks or a team is like just insane.
Because I just
Because
agree.
usually there's a lot of, every given Sundays and whatnot. And, it's still kind of true.
I think it's actually closer than you'd think. Because honestly, a lot of these picks, I may not like them, but they seem closer than at least the previous season.
He went away.
Away? All right. Next, we got the 49ers visiting the Jaguars. So will the 49ers, after a bye week, break their 3-game losing streak? Or are the Jaguars for real?
Jaguars also had a bye week, right?
Yes.
Ooh, this one's tough. Who goes first here?
You go first.
You got Chase Young. How are the injuries on the 49ers, Tina?
Let me see. Well, I mean, they're not going to give us a freaking report. We're not going to know. There's not going to be any updates. It's too early in the week. Injury report, injury status. Let me see. Deebo Samuel out still. And that's it. Well, that's who the one player that you might care about. Deebo is out.
I think I'm going to try the 49ers just one more time. They got like a big boost.
Mm-hmm.
Also, let me get a few of these live chats here. David Dominguez, what's up, guys? LG boy, where's the Chargers gear? Good dub tonight. Yeah, unfortunately, it was a good dub, but they fucked me on fantasy, so it is what it is. I'm
not at home, so I don't have it on me.
Steelers are a waste of a wild card spot. Yeah, but most of the wild card spots feel like a waste.
No, I don't think they're gonna make it to the wild card. There's other teams that are way better.
It's either gonna be the Bengals or the Ravens.
And so the other one's gonna get the wild card.
And Miami or the Bills, right?
Browns maybe. So it's gonna be Bills or Dolphins, and probably the Browns.
Oh, also Chuck Dominguez. Well, my Broncos had a bye week, but my son was born today at 3:15, so it's still a great day.
Hey,
congratulations, Chuck Dominguez,
man. I don't know what number is it. 5. One first kid, second kid, third kid. Either way, it doesn't matter. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, very, very happy for you, sir.
It was a good luck charm.
Yeah,
And
the Broncos didn't lose this weekend, so
there you go. And they're still, they're still on the high of that massive victory.
They're on a huge winning spree right now.
There you go. All right, so let's continue. But what did God say? I picked the 49ers too, by the way.
Oh, you picked the 49ers.
3-game losing streak felt like enough.
Home.
All right, next. Let's move it up here because you got to go. We got the Saints visiting.
Oh, Chuck says it's the 4th kid.
Oh, congratulations, man.
Congrats, sir.
Eric is the 4th kid too. So
yeah.
This is what you can look forward to.
Yeah.
Losers.
The best.
Next, we got the Saints visiting the Vikings. I'm going to go with the Saints because Dobbs had one good game. I think overall the Vikings are a better team, and they're at home. Fuck, I'm talking myself out of it. But no.
It's the Cinderella story.
No, the Saints are starting to go in the right direction. The Vikings, it's going to be a massive downgrade from Kirk Cousins, who was playing phenomenal. Like, it was the best season of his career. I'm going to go with the Saints. I'm going to take the safe bet on this one. Eric?
Just for funsies, I'm going to go with the Vikings, I think, just because they're playing at home, and I don't know, I'm still rooting for the freaking, what do you call it? The
Dobbs.
Caillou kid.
Fair enough.
Caillou kid going to pull a Caillou Ken and got agrees. Home.
Caillou Ken. You feel proud of that?
I'm not proud of anything.
All right. Next, we got the Texans visiting the Bengals. This game might actually be more interesting than we originally anticipated, but at the end of the day, it's the Vikings are just gonna maul them, I think. So, if they continue playing at the level they've been playing, so I'm gonna go with the Bengals at home.
Yeah, just home game, and any given Sunday, this one, I think. This could be a shocker.
Pick them. Do it.
No, I'm going to pick the Bengals.
All right, fine.
But
God.
I'm getting good at flipping this thing. Away.
All right. Well, we're going to finish your sentence.
I don't know. It just feels like the Texans, they feel different.
I
feel like they're built different right now.
I've been saying that, but At the end of the day, it's still a rookie team, and the Bengals are really complete. They're very well coached, and so I don't think they'll hold, and they'll hang on there on the first half. But it's gonna be the same thing that happened against the Ravens. Second half, the team with more experience with the deeper bench is gonna end up winning. So that's my thoughts. Next, got the Titans visiting the Buccaneers. I'm assuming it's going to be Levis again, but you never know. Let's see Tannehill injury, which is the only thing that really matters.
Tannehill.
Whatever. They know what I meant. Has high ankle sprain. Doubt. Availability and doubt. October 16th. No, this is what? October 17th? What the hell? They haven't updated? Nobody gives a fuck about him. Nobody gives a fuck about Tannehill.
We'll start the... I don't know. It's against the Steelers. No, nobody knows.
Nobody knows anything.
Could miss time.
I mean, he did have 10 days off. They have 10 days to prepare for this one. You pick first, Eric.
Yeah, either way, I think I like the Bucks better here.
You like the Bucks at home?
Yeah, they didn't play bad against the Texans, I don't feel. It's just Texans played really fucking hot.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Titans just to pick something different. I don't like it, but just I need to make a move.
You did
somewhere.
the opposite.
Really? There you go. What does God say?
Home.
Home? All right. We'll see how that goes. Next, we're just firing all through these. Actually, a pretty interesting matchup.
Yeah.
The Lions visiting the Chargers. In a stadium that's going to be filled with, Lions people, but whatever. Interesting matchup. The Lions are the lovable losers of the league?
Yeah, they're a former Chargers-like team.
They've found a way to win. They've changed their culture. The Chargers, I think they're going to charger. They lose against teams with good head coaches. I really like the head coach for the Lions. He may not be, let's say football-wise, the most savvy, but I think he's a really good coach at motivating his team, building it, and getting them ready to play. That's actually as good as strategy and everything else. I'm gonna go with the Lions on this one. The Chargers have a few must-win games. This would be one of them, but I don't see them beating the Lions.
Yeah, the Lions' defense is not as good as the Jets' defense, but the Lions' offense is sure as fuck better than the Jets' offense.
Mm-hmm. Goff is playing in LA again.
Yeah, I think... give me the kitty. I'll go with the kitty on this one.
What does God say?
What does God say?
And again, listen. The Chargers... two solid victories against two loser teams. Now, the Jets is more respectable than the Bears. Sure. Definitely.
They had a better record than them.
But I don't see them beating the Lions.
If they beat them, we can start having a conversation there.
Dude, if they beat them, I told you. I went through their schedule. I can do this again. I can do it really quickly. It doesn't matter. We still have time. We've been actually going pretty fast. The Chargers' schedule. They needed to win 7 games. I gave you the games that they had to win for sure. No excuses. You got 2 against the Broncos that they have to win, 1 against the Raiders, Patriots, and Chiefs. Those are the must-win games. And you can notice that a few of those are not particularly easy, but those were must-win games, right? In order for me to consider their season not to be dead. And by dead, I mean that they're not going anywhere in the postseason, or if they even make it there. Because if you noticed, when we were considering teams for being in the postseason, we did not consider the Chargers. So those are the 5 wins that they had to make. Then there was 2 from other 5 games. Those other 5 games were for the Jets, which is the easiest. Then the Packers was a must-win game.
Yeah.
All right, so let me do this again. So
you put the Chiefs as a must-win, and I'm like, that's wrong.
So we got the Packers, the Patriots, the Broncos, the Chargers, the Broncos. The Chiefs one, I considered it because it's the last game. It's the last game of the season, so it should be, they're benching their starters.
And they're actually a smart team, so they will bench their starters.
Yeah. Don't get me started on that. So they needed to win 2 more games probably in order to make it to 11 wins. That's, again, if not counting the Chiefs. You got the matchups for the Jets, which I thought was the easiest one. The other 4 are the Lions, the Ravens, the Bills, and the Chiefs.
We're not touching the Ravens.
I think they
can beat the Bills.
Yes. Actually, your best shot right now is the Chiefs. Because it's at the end of the season, and it's at home, and I think they're going to bench their starters.
But I could see them just fucking us over.
I don't think they're that stupid. Anyway, I mean, they have beaten. I remember a few seasons ago where it was Chase McDaniel, and they beat us. So whatever. The Chargers are losers. So if they beat the Lions here, whatever. No. Chase Daniels. That was the backup QB.
Oh, okay.
Maybe that was the guy I was thinking. Sorry, I cussed you already. If they beat the Lions, a team that I do not expect them to win against, then we can have a conversation. We can have a conversation about the season not being over. And I might even say, I was wrong. I probably won't say it, but I might.
He won't say that.
I might say it. Because the next game's against the Packers, and then they're going to get... If they beat the Ravens.
I could totally fucking see them doing it.
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Because the Ravens might be dead by that point. Lamar might get injured any second, so we'll see. And they go up against the Browns. The Browns, that's a grinding team. It's a tough, difficult game. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, the point is, I picked the Lions for this one.
Same.
Next, we got the Falcons against the Cardinals in Arizona. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it. I'm picking the Falcons. Who are you picking?
Fuck the Falcons. Give me the Falcons. If they still had Josh Dobbs, I'd maybe consider, but it's like, no, they're done.
They're done.
Honestly, if they play the Panthers, I'd go with the Panthers too.
Kyler might play.
I think he's still out.
Whatever. Flip the coin.
Yeah.
Or flip the whatever it is that you're using. One drop. It's not easy, folks.
Home.
Perfect. Next, we got the New York Football Giants visiting the Dallas Cowboys. Eric, who do you like? Divisional game.
It doesn't fucking matter. Give me the fucking Cowboys.
I was trying to bait you, but yeah, no.
Like, whoa,
even you aren't that
what's
stupid.
What's the discussion here?
Yeah, even you aren't that stupid.
Thinking of the wrong team.
Mr. DeVito is not going to. Mr. DeVito might be out for the season after this game too.
Is his name Tommy DeVito?
Yeah.
Like the guy in Goodfellas?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. All right, Eric, what did God pick? We don't even need to break this game down. I love it. We're just flying through these things.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Home.
All right. Next, we
wonder
got the.
Wonder if that Tommy DeVito's a funny guy.
Washington Commanders. Get a fucking shoebox. A shine box?
I ain't got no shine box no more.
The Commanders visiting the Seahawks. Listen, the Commanders have been feisty.
I thought the Seahawks got embarrassed.
Yeah. I'm going to go with the Seahawks at home after getting embarrassed by the Ravens.
Yeah, same. I think they're going to want to get right.
Yep. Eric, God?
That guy says Falcons lost to a backup. Backup. Who'd they lose to? Vikings. Oh, Dobbs.
Yeah.
Backup. Yeah, I guess so. Away. Yeah, but the Falcons are known for fucking me over, so.
They did it on purpose.
Yeah.
They did it on purpose. Next, again, it's one of those things. They were overconfident. It was a trap game. Next, you got the New York Jets facing the Raiders in Las Vegas. This is actually an interesting one because it's so crappy. Eric, who do you like?
That's the wrong question.
Who do you hate the least?
When it's the Raiders, you can't ask that either. Are they still going to be riding high off their, firing?
Maybe. Was that the thing holding them back?
Maybe.
Are they free? Are they unshackled?
God, but is Jimmy G going to be able to do anything against that Jets defense?
Jimmy G wasn't playing. Jimmy G's injured.
Oh, fuck, that's right. What was the number 4 guy?
O'Donnell or something. O'Connell. The weird dude with the Irish name that has, the weird mustache.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
perfect for a Raider.
I guess. He does look like a criminal, like 100%. Like he would do like stupid crimes, like
maybe that's what the Raiders needed.
Stupidity.
A true criminal as a quarterback.
No, but he looks like he
does.
Get
Brett Favre.
No, but he looks like he does dumb crimes, like not even
like the Raiders,
like not even fun crimes.
Yeah. I think we went with
like the dude went to jail for jaywalking or something.
I think I'm going with the Jets.
Like he jaywalked, he got a ticket, he forgot to pay it, he went to jail. Like that's how he looks like. You know what I'm saying? He ended up joining a gang because he went to prison and he couldn't tell people, so he's like, "Oh yeah, I killed somebody." And he's like, "And you're only here for like 2 months." Yeah. He also didn't get a lawyer, so he got the book thrown
he
at
represented himself in court. He looks like the kind of guy.
And at the end, his probation is playing for the Raiders.
Oh no.
They commuted his sentence to play for the Raiders. But now that
he's like, "Can I just stay in this cell?"
Yeah. Now that Josh McDaniels is gone, the punishment is not severe enough. So I don't know. I like that storyline. That seems like fun.
Yeah, I think. Oh my god, I think I'll go with the Jets just because I'm an idiot.
All right, fair enough. I actually like the Jets too, but I gotta make a move. So actually, no.
No, you don't have to make a move.
I'm gonna go with the Jets. What does God say?
God needs to make a move.
Yeah, I like the Jets more. Like the Ravens again. They're riding high after getting rid of Josh McDaniels, but that's not gonna last. And the Jets, they have to be pissed and a little bit more desperate. So we'll see. Next, we got the Broncos visiting the Buffalo Bills. All right. The Broncos were able to take down the Chiefs. That is an accomplishment. Now, is it possible that Sean Payton was preparing the entire season just for that fucking game? Maybe.
They should.
Maybe.
All AFC West teams should do that.
Honestly, the Broncos had the most important victory they needed this season in order for everybody to be like, okay, the team's going in the right direction, which was beating the Chiefs. Granted, Patrick Mahomes was sick. Now, is this a sign?
Baloney.
I'm not saying it's an asterisk. I'm saying it's a reality. Now, does that mean that they can take down the Buffalo Bills? I do not think so. However, if they take down the Buffalo Bills after a bye week, I'm gonna change my tune on the Broncos and Sean Payton and everything. As of right now, obviously I'm gonna go with the Bills.
Yeah, right now I'm gonna call it and say the Bills are the Cowboys of the AFC.
Ironic.
So hot and cold. They were cold last week. I think they're gonna be hot against the Broncos.
No, it's the Bengals defense is super legit. They're super legit. So this is a get-right game for them. In fact, honestly, if the Bills lose this one, that tells you more about the Bills than it tells you about the Broncos.
Depends on how they lose.
I guess.
Like, if the Broncos just got their shit together, it's like, okay, now this is interesting.
Maybe.
Too late for them, I think, in terms of standings.
Nah, they've still got, 9 games left?
Well, let's see. Have they only won 2 or 3, maybe?
It's 9 games. If they go on a freaking, they get on a hot streak.
Well, let's see.
They're currently. Damn! It doesn't give you their standing. Stupid.
It's on standings.
All right, that makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
3-5.
They could make it to 12.
Like, it's not impossible. They are one of the 2 lowest teams in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, the Patriots are at the very bottom of the AFC.
They're tanking, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah, but I don't think they've realized it. I think they're just losing. Wow, all of the AFC West won this week. So did the AFC the North too.
Yeah.
And all the AFC East lost. That's funny.
Yeah.
Let's see the other ones, the NFC.
All right. Well, the AFC South, the Titans lost. And
yeah, but that's not a surprise.
Yeah. Not the NFC. The NFC West did. The 49ers didn't play. Everybody else lost. NFC North.
Well, I guess the Broncos didn't win either. because they didn't play, right?
True.
But they're on a winning streak.
Sure. All right, that's it. Anything else you want to add? Because again, I'm on your clock right now, man.
Yeah, I don't know anything about football. Away, God went away.
Got one away.
Yeah,
right.
I don't know nothing. I've completely just lost. I've fumbled. I'm the Chargers in the fourth quarter.
This fucking guy. He loses one fantasy football game, and all of a sudden,
He collapsed.
The world is crashing down. But there you go. As always, like this video, subscribe to this channel, all that stuff really help us out. This one was a quickie. It's a quickie because I had to work late, and Eric now has to go to work because he's a loser. But honestly, fun week of football. Really good games. Really good matchups. Helped us see which teams are legit, which ones aren't so much, which ones might be exposed a little bit. Who will we see there at the end of the dance, and if they're at the end of the dance, who will actually go all the way?
Every year we try to, we always do this thing where it's like, do we now know who's legit?
Should we make predictions next week? Way too early predictions?
Sure.
Let's do it. All right, so there you go. As always, thanks for joining us, and I'll see you again next time. Did they put in the teams?
David Martinez.